What a change in music that was. Sorry, folks. Hey, everyone. Also, Navy, you've been watching Scar lately, maybe? I can just only read that first message in Scar's voice. How to get good at crosswords. Ooh. Okay. But hello, everyone. Hello, Zircon. Hey, Max. Oh, my bot isn't up. Hold on, let me grab him. Okay. Well, see you in a bit. I have still been playing the train puzzles. You know when you just get addicted to a puzzle. Also, I just love the format of, like, boxes. We're about to play Minecraft. I love the format of boxes. It just it sticks in my brain, and then I go to sleep sometimes and I can see puzzles in my brain. This happens to you all right? I think Zarkon and I both feel a fondness for squares. I know it's the Tetris effect. I just daydreaming about puzzles is really funny. It also feels like I'm not playing it as much as I have played Picross ones in the past. But I mean, I did download the app on my phone. I was sitting at one of them for like a day because I couldn't figure it out. But yes, hello, welcome. We are live on, I think, every platform. Yeah, it should be good. Hello, everyone. Say hi, YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. You're all here together, one happy family. Crosswords. That is funny. My mom also loves, like, New York Times puzzles and stuff. My sister really likes the connections. Side note, I went to see my family literally yesterday, and I'm back home because work's been. Ugh. But, yeah, quick visit with my family, and we were talking about the Wordle yesterday while sitting around the breakfast table. My mom didn't get it, but I did. I did somehow on the last one, but I got it. Anyway, if you like puzzles and you're not already, you should 1, follow, and 2, join my Discord, which, speaking of, also, Minesweeper time. I'm planning a movie night. I think it's gonna be for this Sunday, because everyone said that this Sunday works, and I actually don't even work on Sunday. So, there will be a movie night this Sunday. I think because I don't work, I can start it a little bit earlier than I would normally, which might be better. So I'm still debating what time I want to start it. But Sunday night-ish. And I think we're gonna watch the new Frankenstein. Just because I've seen so much about it, and like I need to watch it, man. I know I'm gonna love it. I'm excited. I haven't seen so much about it, but like the past couple days, people have been talking about it, and I've seen a couple posts. I'm trying not to, like, I guess, spoil myself, but oh no, it's apparently very close to the book, according to one source that I had. I don't know how reliable that is, but it's exciting. So we'll watch that on Sunday. So definitely tune in for that. Um, I should also say I literally just got back from work. I'm a little drained. Epic. Mainly because you know the one Frankenstein that we watched. I don't think it was the 19th. Was it the 1931? Because we watched a short film and then the 1930s one. Oh yeah. Oh, so exciting. So excited, man. Y'all know how much I hold Frankenstein dear to my heart, I think. You're getting blown up at Minesweeper. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, because in the one adaptation, it's like he stole a brain from the college, but it was like it was a criminal's brain. So that's why the monster is evil. And it's like that did you read the book? Because that wasn't it. That wasn't why. Um Also just like I hope I hope Mary Shelley can like see this movie, honestly. Because I'm sure a part of her has been so disappointed with how her creature has been taken because it's not quite I don't think it's quite what she thought. Whoa, that's a new message. Nope. Nope. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Um what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Um I lost it now actually. But yeah, I'm sure Mary Shelley is like for most of the Frankenstein adaptations is probably like that wasn't quite what that was supposed to be. I would also assume part of her is like, how did this get so popular? Because that was just like a thing she wrote on a whim. It's always one of those, you know? That's what happens to all creatives is they just like hit something that they didn't really spend a lot of time on and they're just like, well, okay. But yeah, I really hope that wherever she is enjoying she would in spirit enjoy this new retelling of Frankenstein because it feels like it's closer even just like aesthetically to her vision and everything. Um yeah, love Frankenstein as a concept. Everyone's got to have one monster. But today we will be on Minecraft working on our thing, our machine for the expo. Yeah, that's a new one that escaped my auto mod. It's crazy. Oh, and new video posted today. There's so much going on. It's such a busy day. Let me grab a link. Hold on. Okay. New video out today because it's Wednesday, and I've been really, really good about posting a new video every week, and I'm really proud of that. But there is a new video on my YouTube. That you should all go check out. Have they? I don't know if it looks any different on my end. Anyway, go watch my new video at some point. Cold League and Minesweeper PvP. Oh, listen to Spider-Man Funhouse theme. It's from the NES. Okay. I will do whatever you say, person from TikTok. Spider-Man Funhouse. You just mean Spider-Man theme? I'm not seeing anything with Funhouse. The Sound of Monday on YouTube. I don't know if you're trolling me or not, but my curiosity is winning. You know what? I think I have heard this. Let me pause my other music. Can everyone hear this? Yeah, that slaps. Yeah, I'm jamming out actually. Sounds like a metal pipe dropping noise. Can you hear this, TikTok? I hope you can. This is awesome. This is great. Epic. Anyway, I was gonna start playing Minecraft. Maybe let's get into that. Okay, maybe should we check in on the server? Is anyone on? Max's, of course. I don't think I need to go on the server right now. This is Funhouse Spider-Man. What? The song sounds like something you'd hear coming out of Middle Range Low's Halloween animatronic. This song is fucking calling everyone from TikTok to come to my stream, I guess. I'm here to play Minecraft, but this is also a banger. I need to, like, put this on somewhere. Yeah, we'll save that to my YouTube music list. It's not on Spotify, unfortunately, but I've also been considering getting off of Spotify. Spider-Man rocks. Put this on a vinyl record and mail it to someone. I could do that with a cassette. I think that would have I think that has a better image. I also just like cassettes. I would totally do that. Sound font? I don't exactly know what you mean by that. Boss theme from Plock. What is Plock? This is Spider-Man, the animated series Genesis Music Funhouse. But could you imagine, like, You know, like the kind of background noises cassettes have with this? Boss theme block. Okay, here's another one, gang. These are great, like, spooky music suggestions as well. Thank you. If I ever make another, like, spooky kind of video, I'm using these in the background. Oh, hell yeah. Video games just, they peaked at one point, you know? What was I gonna do? Maybe let's go to single player. I'm just trying to think of what I would use this for. Oh, you know what, actually? This is some solid, like... I'm very content-brained right now. But this is solid, time-lapse background music. You know what I mean? Okay. Okay, it's way too dark. I just can't think of much other application. Unless you're fighting a boss, really. It's great for boss music. What did I have as my last... time-lapse music soundtrack? I can't remember. Someone marching in squeaky boots? What? You have a new recommendation? Are you just going around to TikTok lives and recommending songs? Oh, that lagged. Hey, I'm not hating. I'm loving this. I'm just also pulling up my... You clearly love showing people music, but like... But like, you have a right to do this. If it's way different than if you pop into my chat and be like, hey, did you check out fucking like Eminem? That's so different than like an actual bop that you have to share with people. You know? Okay, next suggestion. Contact with you extended. Oh, there's a fishbone in my room. That's my cat. Do you want to say hi? You found a small artist I don't think you've heard of called Eminem. Fishbone, do you want to say hi? What do you think of this music? I need my Bison reference images on my other tab. Yeah, video game soundtrack's also a great recommendation because it's like copyright free too, right? He's only shy when I put him up to the mic. He is so talkative when he wants something. But even then, it's not very loud, and he just kind of sadly cries. Unless you have his toy, and then he goes like a meow, meow. Oops. Nope. No, no, no. Why is it raining? Hold on. Got my reference image. Jesus Christ. Okay. Also, I've been messing around with my shaders. Look at that reflection. Ooh. Doesn't even make any sense. But also look at like the lights, how they're like emitting red. Isn't that fun? Before I leave to spread more wisdom, music is the most powerful form of art. It is made to be shared and loved by everyone and everyone. That's so true. That's so fair. Art's meant to be shared in general, but music is, I think, probably some of the most easiest things to share with everyone, with other people. But thank you for your music suggestions. I'm also fairly sure I've heard Funhouse before. I don't know why. Maybe Dawson. The power that you have to be able to express an emotion and a feeling with someone else without words. That's true. None of these had words. So real. So, yes. Actually, I'm gonna wait for this to finish so it's not in my video. There it is. I love you, my furry tuber friend. No! But yeah, have a good night. Thanks. Called out. We only just started. We haven't even really started. Anyway. TikTok's great. So, folks. Today, we are working on my machine. And I want to actually build the statue that will be surrounding it. I think that's a good place to go next. I don't know why I had to fucking punch that thing. I just had to. Yes, we are making a bison statue that moves. I guess I can probably show. Wait. What is this connected to? Redstone one? Yes. So, oh yeah, this is the front. I want the statue to be, like, able to kind of walk. And this is where we got to last time, and I'm kind of happy with this. We tried out quite a few different things with pulleys and everything, but just the way that contraptions can't, like, move unless they're, like, perfectly stationary doesn't really work when you're trying to make, like, smooth movements like this. So I think some motion like this makes the most sense. You know, like that's the leg rising. That's like the front hoof part. And then placing down. Well, we obviously have to play with speed and timing and everything. Yeah, I hope you get the gist of that going. So today we need to actually make the statue. And I also want to kind of play around with figuring out what a schematic can do and is. Place this light properly. Perfect. How do I set day forever? Whatever. Thank you. This is fine. Okay. So, don't I need quite a lot of this? I've also had, like, so many other little ideas for zoo stuff, but that's for later. You'll have to learn those later. Actually, let me write one of those down before I forget. Where's my sticky note? Cool. So let's first do schematic stuff. Schematic cannon? Shoot blocks to recreate a deployed schematic in the world. Uses items from adjacent inventories and gunpowder as fuel. So how do I make a... Oh, schematic table. Write save schematics onto an empty schematic. Given an empty schematic, upload a chosen file from your schematics folder. Just search empty schematic. Schematic and quill. Select two corner points using R, click, hold control, and scroll to select locations mid-air. Control scroll on the faces to adjust the size. Okay, I just want to see, like, if this'll... I just want to see how this is going to paste into another world, you know? Okay. Test 3. Okay, what happens if I... Oh, no. So... this. How do I... Did I mute myself? No, I don't think so. Oh yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. But he has been like bugging out for like a while. Not gonna lie. It might be when I'm typing. I've tried to adjust it, but it doesn't do anything. Here, like... Let's... can see if that helps. I don't know. He's just kind of sensitive. Okay, where do I grab the schematic from? Can I grab it from the... Oh. Okay, yes. Ooh. I don't know what this is doing. Oh. How do I deploy it at a location? It can be positioned using the tools on screen. Oh. How do I place it? Oh. Right click on the ground to place. What I'm doing. Should it be doing something? Wait, something happened. Did something happen? Oh. Okay, so I just copied those blocks. I think? How do I set its position? What's the point of this? How do I see where it's gonna end up? Is that a thing that happens? Or do I just have to hope? Like, I don't understand what I'm doing. I tried to copy this tree, but I don't think it worked very well. That could be true. I don't know what I'm doing, dude. Yeah, we can try that again. Oh. Tree. And then, oh. Is it my shaders? Of course it is. Oh, okay. I kind of thought about that. Oh, oh, cool. Oh my god. Anyway. Nice, Navy. Welcome back. You missed some... Oh, oh. Yeah, this is definitely different. Okay, this helps. Where's the cannon? Here it is. Stream streak. Nice, Navy. Oh, oh. Did that, like, actually place it? Also, why did that only copy, like, 2 blocks? Oh, I know what. That's not the one I wanted. I want tree. Okay. Whoa, ooh. Okay. What was your album recommendation? Do that. What if I want to bring it over here now? Ah. Ah. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Is it doing it? I guess I need a sapling. Does it have to be exact? Wait, what sapling was that? Oh wait, no, it's not a sapling, it's a fern. Needs a container, like a chest, or like an actual container. Whoa, whoa. Probably also need leaves, eh? Fir log. You. Going in my pocket. Leave to reach stone. Easy. Okay. I see. That is going to be so fun to watch when I get this finished. Oh my god, that's so exciting actually. Okay. I think I understand how that works now. Just so I understand like what I'll need to get everything. Okay. Unfortunately now is the hard part. So I've been putting it off. You see this bison in the corner? He's not just here for emotional support. um, we have to build a bison now somehow. Have I ever built a statue in Minecraft? I don't think so. I guess I should decide like what blocks. I'm immediately kind of like spruce wood might be good. And we're making an American or Canadian, a plains bison, which is different than a European bison, okay? Navy, I don't know if you've ever seen a bison around you, but they're different. This is important. Um, so let's get some browns, I guess. That's actually, I think that's gonna be a great texture. I mean, he's just browns. I feel like I'll be okay with browns. Oh, hey, Ace. I don't want a gray bison. I guess it kind of makes sense for statue, but I do want it to look more alive. So I think we're going with browns. That's crazy. Sound off in the have who has seen a bison in real life? Because I have, for sure. An attic spot too, I guess. And this is a bit skewed because I literally there's a lot of places I guess around that you can see a bison very easily. Okay, colloquial buffalo or like an actual. There's a difference. Um. Also, was it in the wild? because unless you're in Africa, buffaloes are usually Africa. Anyway, what else do I need for this? What are some other blocks? So technically, buffalo is still like another word for bison. Um, but scientifically, there is a difference between a bison and a buffalo. Shut up! Mitch just walked into my room as I said that. Shut up!
Oh,
I'm building a bison. You don't think I'm gonna talk about this?
every time.
Why are you here? Stealing my items. Ooh. Yeah, shut up.
Type it out.
The worst moment for Fitz to watch. That does make sense. Yeah, I don't think you guys have many plains that bison. They're kind of big animals, you know. I feel like the biggest animal most European countries have is like cows. And those aren't usually wild. Anyway, yes, there's a difference between a scientific bison and a buffalo. You got plenty of cows. And yes, I'm completely normal about bison. We're just gonna look through until I see. So far, wood feels like it's gonna work really good with this texture. Kind of look furry. You've seen a bison? Epic. My mom used to take us on drives if me or my sister couldn't go to sleep. She would pack us in the car. We'd bring like blankets and pillows into the car, and she'd take us to go see the bison. And she'd drive around because there was like a park basically around where we lived. That you could just drive by, and sometimes you'd see a bison. That's beautiful, Navy. Oh yeah, yeah. They hit a viewing platform. Yeah, there's a lot of areas around us that have like trails that are specifically so you can like see wildlife like bison and elk and stuff. I have never been licked by a cow. I did pet a cow a couple weeks ago. He was a big guy, big Angus beef. But yeah, I've seen like herds of bison. Not very well, actually, I've been fairly close. Sometimes you're in your car and you drive by and they just like cross the road. Not like casually, but like while you're in the reserve, basically. That is crazy. Oh, I got to pet little Highland cows the other day too. Just for the sake of why not. Let me show you. This is an African forest buffalo. Like rubbing wet sandpaper on your skin. Yeah, that I guess makes sense. So this is a buffalo. Uh, so is this guy. Kind of more of a cow face, you know? Um then there's another one. I think it's just African buffalo. Yeah, this guy. Cape buffalo. Slightly further away, but still fairly like cow kind of shape, right? Bison. Bison. Structurally, like just a little different. You know. And then European. I can't spell. I don't know if you can kind of tell the difference. But like you see how his ass kind of goes up, and he doesn't have like the big face and the high thing, and he looks like kind of longer. Like he brought out the baby pictures. Shut up. Also, the baby different. They're like they're like built different. The European bison, they're just built different. It's like you took a plains bison and you took the sides of it and you just kind of squished him and he spilt out over like the top. So we're gonna build a bison, and this is just my way of not building because I don't squished him. Does that make sense? You know? That makes sense to me. Um yeah, I'm just gonna look at like every block till I see something that I could use. Feels too orangey. I'm always here to chat about bovines. Smile. Smile. Ooh. Mold terracotta. Gross. Oh my god, we found mold today at work on one of our items that came from our warehouse. Yeah, we actually found mold on this thing like before and we sent it back and was like, "Hey, there's fucking mold on this." And we got an email today. It was like, "Hey everyone, check your stock for mold." And then we found more on the same item. Yeah, it's pretty jarring. Yeah, the first time we had like ordered it in for a customer, and then they came in and we went, "Oh, here's your item that you ordered." Opened it and oh, moldy. Can't sell you that. Sorry. Here's your mold. Probably need some grays for the horns. Their horns are gray. Might get to that later. Yeah, we're not gonna focus on the horns. I want to. The body, I think, is gonna be the hardest. Oh, there's so many little presents. Yeah, it's just Minecraft mold. Maybe silt. That's a good texture. Mulch. Nice. I think I have most of the dyes. I don't know if soul soil is quite gonna make a good texture. What do you mean by this, Navy? Icicle? Okay, that's funny. Also, I wouldn't be opposed to using some of like this kind of stuff just to make him look a little mechanically. Sandstone. Hold on. Get there again. Rain door. Hmm. Potentially this. Hold on. Like, that's not a bad palette so far. You're in their stream and they asked why my name is Navy. Imagine how weird it'd be if it was a different color. So the next stream I came in on an alt, which was me in a different color. That's really funny. Did you ever give a reason for why your name is Navy? Do you have a reason? Um, kind of? Yeah. Yeah, fair enough, Navy. Um, when I was debating, uh, like a, like making a full YouTube channel and streaming and stuff, fuck tough. I I really like two-word names, right? I think that's really common. Oh boy, I don't know Navy. I think it was a cat. Sanded wood. Damn, that's wrong. There's chimneys? Hmm. Purple. I don't think hellbark is. Maybe. Around This weekend it still got me funny. Yeah, I get that. But yeah, when I was creating my thing, I was mainly thinking about branding. Not gonna lie to you guys. I was planning my branding like day zero. Of of course, Navy. Yeah, I'm kind of a YouTuber. If you haven't noticed, I posted a new video today. You should go check out. Finally done Sonic. I'm so excited to be done Sonic, I'm not gonna lie. Um, but I did also include a little context at the start of the video if you either haven't caught up or you just forgot, like I did, which I think is really helpful and pretty funny. But yeah, finally done Sonic, so I can move on to hopefully some more kind of recent stuff. But yeah, I was thinking of my branding. Oh, I see what you mean. Ooh, yeah. I was looking up animals because I kind of knew I wanted to base it off of an animal, and I was kind of freshly into my like animals with horns are pretty cool era. And I was looking up uh list of animals with cool horns. I still have it saved. Once you used. Um, I need some more like kind of orangey. This feels like too orange. Uh, but yeah, I was just looking up lists of animals with cool horns. A lot of them were bovids because bovids like mainly always have horns. That is a lot actually. You're right. Um, and it was between an Adex and a Marcor because they are pretty cool. But ultimately, I figured one Adex had like kind of the same hairstyle as I had, and Marcor is a little harder, I think, to spell and to say. So I went with Adex. And I think before that, I kind of knew that the second word was going to be bones. Um, but I'm not exactly sure why. I was just kind of running through words or like nouns that I kind of liked that would also work kind of as a name. And that just kind of worked. You know? Is this a good enough palette? Maybe. You are fleshy. I had someone ask me if my name was Bones I'm because I was like skinny. This was on Twitch as well. Like I've got this recorded. But someone asked me if I was Bones because I'm like rather skinny. I was like, No, just kind of liked it." And now it's evolved. Okay, so this doesn't really matter because I feel like I need the shape anyway. Do I want to create it over my mechanism? I might as well, right? Or should I have it like separate and then I can like copy paste it? Maybe I'll just make it separate. Yeah. I can also make it symmetrical. Cuz I feel like it should be symmetrical. Maybe like a little offset, but like the main body is going to be symmetrical, right? Okay, it's been an hour and I haven't really started. It's fine. We're only 12 days away. Leda blue. Bilateral symmetry. What do you mean by this? Expand on this. Okay. I'm so scared to start this. Should he be like touching the borders? Is the question. Oh, the 12 days is scary. If the most faith will have a finished as intended project. You don't have faith in me? You don't think I'll finish this? Why don't you have faith in me? And having the same number of limbs on each side and so on. Oh, I see. What's also funny is that at least humans, and I would assume most animals, are not perfectly symmetrical. No one's feet are symmetrical. Like, your hands are probably not symmetrical to each other. Not like perfectly. Yeah, I know. I know what you mean. I'm nagging you. And Fitz, if you're watching, I'm nagging you too. You should build something. Okay, actually, maybe I should look at an image. We're gonna go off of this image. One that you can't see, but that's fine. No, why would you make it smaller? Ah, yeah, it is different, but I do think it's really interesting. A lot of people don't realize that their feet are actually two different sizes. So let's say his hoof is... We're creating the back. We're in the back area. Max is yelling at me to get my project in. These legs are still fairly straight up. That's gonna be too tall. He's gonna look stupid. This is also the thing with the one chunk is squishing him into this. I don't know how this is looking. I can't relax. Why isn't it perfect, Max? Why is it my first try of perfection? Exactly. Why can't I create what's in my head? I'm looking at a bison. It should just translate perfectly, right? I also could look at what other people have made for bison statues, but it's not the most common thing to make in Minecraft, and it just looks like a weird Sphinx cat thing. Yeah, don't worry about that, Navy. Skill issue? This is why you don't believe in me. Okay, I see what you mean. Organics, yeah. It's fine. It'll be okay. I don't even know what part I'm at. Let's say that's his stupid ass nose. I'm not saying bison of stupid noses. I'm saying my sculpture does. Bison of wonderful noses. Nope. Why would I do that? Happy birthday, says TikTok. Thank you. I haven't seen any of this season's. Oh, great. So we're building things that are supposed to look nice. Yeah. Uh. Hmm. He's a little. Uh, Uh, need to get better though. Yeah, I don't have a lot of building practice, I'm not gonna lie. That's fair. Do I just make it look kind of like really blocky maybe? That might help rather than doing like I know that's not Minecraft. Also, we looked at this last time. This fucker sucks. In my head, this is what I'm creating. Which is just not possible in a chunk. Um yeah, maybe we go more for this. You know? Might translate a little bit better. Dude, I've got so much stuff to do on this server. I don't think we're ending anytime soon. Zircon doesn't have a base. I don't have a base. Base is my next step after this, which is also kind of terrifying. Yeah, I think the only way, especially since it's just in a a chunk, is to just like really simplify it. Maybe when I make it for the zoo, or I can make a fully other big statue for the zoo. That's like moving in kind of the ways I want it to. It's kind of the thing of it's not like I have exact plans because a lot of, especially the way I work when I plan stuff is very like I have an idea, but like if it doesn't do immediate, like not immediately, but like exactly what I want, it'll just kind of be whatever it that this isn't explaining it well. When I'm doing like more creative projects in my own life, a lot of the times I don't really have a specific end goal. Like I have a very general like end goal, but if the colors don't turn out how I want, or a lot of the times like I deal with stuff where you don't actually know what it's going to look like at the end. So I'm kind of more used to, at least recently, it'll just be whatever it is. So I don't really have like a final version in my head. That makes sense. So even though my first initial thought was, oh, bison statue that can walk and it looks like a bison, if I get somewhere close to that within like the parameters especially, that's the goal met for me. That's not just like coping, that is the goal met. Um and I think and a lot of times your first thought is not like always the best. So looking at other sources for inspiration like the thing I just kind of pulled up, I think is really helpful. TikTok comment, do you want to play Minecraft with me? Unfortunately, I am building something for a server right now. Yeah, I do have some more stuff planned for the zoo, and maybe given... We'll see what my space is looking like when I actually start planning the zoo, is whether I'll make a giant statue or not. Max. Okay, so yeah, maybe let's look at this more like a Minecraft model. Which also means let's make him skinnier. Actually, it's too skinny. What just unplugged? Max is forcing me to make a bison. You can blame this all on Max. Max opened up the expo and went, you have to make a bison, actually. Is that too wide? Maybe we make him even bigger. Told everyone publicly that I wanted y'all to come up with ideas, but secretly I just assigned everyone to make funny animals. We all show up. We all show up wearing the same outfit that Max designed for us. I'll show up with just different animal projects. Sorry, that's really funny, actually. Actually, this might, in general, might work better for me. Kind of carving out the shape rather than creating. Everyone shows up carrying an animatronic bison, and we all go, ah, man. One of us is going to have to change. I should be making him all up. I don't know why I'm not. I guess it doesn't matter. Which I guess these should be maybe even. Totally I'd forgotten that I was looking for his executive function. Oh, okay, yeah. I get that sometimes where you're just like, I need to play Minecraft, and then you're like, well, we're in the game, what do I do? So let's just wander. That's what I do. At least. Decision paralysis, yeah. For me, streaming really helps. Because I can't just do nothing. I feel like I'm boring everyone if I do not like nothing. See to do nothing. There is a little bit of nothing thrown in, but it at least feels more productive. This is kind of also why I don't play a lot of games off stream, because I feel like I want to save experiences for stream, even if I am doing nothing. I guess this is just matching, at least in this model. Yeah, like I'd love to get back to my single player because I still have a lot of ideas for that. But while there's a server and people are on it, like, may as well. Okay, he's looking very blocky, obviously, but I won't get a sense for scale unless I do this, I think. Yeah, like if I can just make the sculpture today and then next stream, actually, what's the week looking like? Yeah, and then next week I figure out how to make him move. Just put the thing I already made into him, kind of thing. I think I'm good. I think I can have this made. Are you relieved that the chunk was an agreeable size? Yeah, for what this is, it makes sense. Of course, I'd want this to be bigger, but also given the time frame, like a chunk is, you know. You know. Also, yeah, I could make this look great with item frames. Not item frames, armor stands. I don't know how to do that, and I just don't wanna. I just don't wanna. Oh yeah, I kind of thought about making his head move too. We can explore that later once I create his head. Oh yeah, that too. But whatever. Again, I'm not pressed. How's he looking for? Okay, his head needs to be larger. Definitely. Are his legs an okay size, you think? Let's see. Looks square. We can always round him off. Like a soapstone carving. Oh my god, it's like the Trojan horse because he's wood. Something's off with his proportions. The fuck was that? No, it's a spider, but it sounds like we're in a cave, which I'm not. Hell is a spider. You know what? You know what? Fuck. You know what, spider? I'm killing myself. Deal with that. Kill. You do entities. The E. What's entity? Oh. The head does seem a little shallow. Are the legs too thick, you think? The legs might be too thick. Oh god. Oh god. Is there not just all? Spiders are all eradicated now. Okay. There's a chance. There's a chance he's a little too big. I mean the legs. You know what we can do? Get rid of. Redo. It was just easier this way. Because especially when you start out, you just don't know how big things are gonna be. So yeah, maybe we stick with the 2x2. Maybe I'll move these back one. If he's small, that's not really an issue. I do kind of have an idea as well. That is to say, what if the ground was moving? I I tried to do a bit there of like looking at the camera kind of thing, and then I saw what I fucking looked like, and I looked like a nerd. I didn't know that was possible in Minecraft. Of course it's possible in Minecraft. We're playing Minecraft. Anyway, is this too wide? That's too wide. I feel like his back legs at least could be narrower, because they're narrower in the back. You know? Maybe we'll do that. Maybe I'll raise it a little bit higher. Or his piston feed tape. Oh wait, that reminded me of another idea I had that I have to write down. Don't that to be. God, Jesus Christ, I can't spell. Okay, that reminded me of the turntable. This thing, turntable. Which I have an idea for of how to use this in the zoo. And it's really silly. I'm kind of excited. Let's just bring this up one more. Let's just do it. Let's just go for it. Oh, I forgot. So let's do that. Roughly. Okay, I definitely think he's too wide. Which potentially could be a little bit of an issue, given I have to fit all that into him. Is he too wide? Or do I need to make him taller? Because these are the things I want to be able to move. And now this looks like a bear, which is not terrible. I feel like that's too skinny for back legs, though. Oh, they do. Yeah, that's definitely not the shape I want. I feel like the back legs are like this is a good distance for them. And I kind of like the thickness of that because it looks more cubey. Let me zoom in on this. Oh, whoops. I feel like I just have the ratio wrong. Are his legs too tall? Hmm. Maybe this needs to come in a little bit. Okay, let's fill this in because now it's just reading as a lion. They've got like they've got like hair here. And I know this looks kind of stupid, but like, then I can do horns, kind of like that. Bison wearing a knit cap. Maybe I need, like, his stomach. Because I do have a little bit of a tummy. Now kind of... I think we are getting somewhere. You're gonna hate this, but now my question is, I don't know if this is gonna fit inside of him. Oh, Max, it's not actually going anywhere. It's just gonna look like it's walking. Mainly because I couldn't... I think it does read as a bison, but it's not quite hitting it there for me. Yeah, if for anyone else who kind of wasn't here, I tried to make a contraption, kind of like the tunnel bore, where it could go on a track and kind of like actually move as it's walking. But if it's moving, anything connected to it, like its legs, for example, would be frozen. So I couldn't have it physically be moving, but also have its legs be moving at the same time. So unfortunately, he has to be stationary. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna let him wander. I'm gonna attach drills to him too, because I love drills. Also, thank you. I don't think you're watching anymore, but comment on TikTok. Someone said they're gonna follow me. I look cool. Thank you. I appreciate it. That damn spider is back again. This one bison shape. That's a funny project. That's a funny project. Anyway, you guys are gonna hate me. I think I want to scale him back up. I do like him. I like this. Maybe, ooh, you know what? Maybe I can copy him. Maybe I can copy him. Hmm. Bison-shaped hole through a mountain. That's so funny. The main thing is this would be kind of the center. I'd need a couple gears here and then connect it to the legs, right? Like this is almost as tight as it can get. Is like 3 spaces from the middle. Have I not shown you? So imagine this is the leg. It goes up and then he takes a step. And then he moves. And then it goes back up. It is now stuck there. Right? Do you see the vision now? You see the vision? I feel like I can make him bigger. Do I want to go back to the 3 wide legs and maybe just make him taller overall? Oh right, I was gonna clone him. Let's actually just like clone him. They are quite thin, but maybe I just space them out. Like by one more block at least, I think. Oh, and I can see what I'm selecting too. Oh, this is great. Okay, his snout got cut off. That's Bison V1. Yeah, that's fine. Just in case I hate... Uh-oh. We didn't need that, right? It's fine. This is the main thing that I wanted to keep. Yeah, it wasn't important. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine, guys. Well, I heard it. Sorry if y'all didn't, but I did hear it. And send it through again. Here. Sometimes it just doesn't work 100%. Yeah, just like that, zombie. I don't have that much of a cave. It's like 3 blocks. There. We could just go to peaceful. What's the fun in that? Okay, how tall was my other one? He was like 4? Okay, so let's kind of do the same thing I just did. Maybe I should move this back just 1 block with his back legs. It's not like he needs much of a tail. Could make the tail turn a little bit too, though. Possible. That might just help his proportions a little bit. Still needs to be definitely taller than that. Okay, maybe. I'm not too mad at that. I almost feel like I'm missing a neck, though. You know? I know it's Bison's necks don't really like. I mean, they're kind of there still. And I would kind of like if his face was more angled out, but that's a little harder to do. More of a line where there's less fur, yeah. That sure is a drawing. Because we can also kind of shape it a little bit, maybe. And use, like, stairs and stuff, of course. Is that a good size? I almost feel like his legs are too long now. Yeah. Definitely see what you mean. What's better? Their heads are, like, more longer, though. Okay, let's just keep working with this. I feel like this is kind of workable. and we can give him a dick. Sorry. It was funny. No dicks out at the World Fair? What am I supposed to do? Max is stunting my creativity. Max is stunting all of our creativity, actually. Do you guys believe this? You didn't say what you were doing with your idea. Okay, filling out the back is helping. I'm not even on the server. Here I go, whole hog. So Max can have their dick out at the World Fair, but we can't. I just heard Fishbone, I think, do the saddest meow to that. No hog at the World Fair? So I can't turn this into a pig? That'd be easier. Why did I make Bison? In some worlds, this may be easiest. Because it's such a bulky animal, you know? Oh my god, I didn't even think about a skin. Why would you love to convince me of a different animal? What animal would you rather I be doing? Max, you sent me to do Bison. That's what you told me to do, remember? Oh, we're getting skins. I don't even know what I would do. I do want to make a Zookeeper skin, but I think that is a little bit further down the line. Because I did kind of recently make a wizard skin. How is this looking, though? What do we feel? Yeah, more people need to make wizard skins. Come on. Come on, folks. You feel in you? What is that? And I do mean about the bison. Ennui? I think I'm liking this a little bit more than the smaller guy. I think the smaller guy was cute. But I think this works just as well. Do you want me to do a test run? Where'd my TikTok chat go? TikTok, what's happening? TikTok? TikTok? Where'd you go? TikTok, are you here with me? Did I start dropping frames? Willy Wonka Death Machine? Okay, TikTok is here, but I don't know where my chat fucking... Where's my chat box? TikTok. TikTok, I might need the chat box. Just maybe. Oh, there it is. It's fine. Okay, but yeah. I think I like where this is heading. I think this is a fine start. He's a little boxy. But we can also add a little tail, maybe. And I think color is really going to help. He is extremely goofy, though, I will say. Max, what happens if I go one block out of... Are you going to kill me? I don't know. Proportion-wise, I think he's looking okay. I don't know if I want the legs to be shorter. Maybe I can bring this. Fried addicts, what the hell? Can't do that. Oh, as a response. I see what you mean now, actually. You know what? Maybe his legs are... I think that's a little cuter. Okay, do you want me to test to see if his legs actually do work? Should we maybe rig that up? Max, you sent me a voice note. Yeah, I'm not gonna... I'm trying not to go out. I understand. I think he's okay. I think he's okay as is. You want to see. He's like right on the edge. I have a lot of room sideways. He's just like right up against. Okay, take a listen to mute it from everything. Okay, that's kind of what I thought you were gonna say. Not gonna lie. Okay. Okay, so let's just see. Oh, he's a little dark. If you can imagine. Oh my. Get this thing out of here. Do not want that while I'm rigging up my Bison. Just grab some stuff. He will have a pole going up into it. But I think that's fine. I can live with it. Because I don't really want a pole going up into his leg because his leg is moving. You know? So yeah, this might just be a better representation of what he's really gonna look like. Just grab that. Let's not worry about redstone-y ones. Can I not connect him right in the center here? Because I feel like that works kind of the best, honestly. Is it just gonna look weird if... I don't know. I feel like it's obvious, yes, that there's a pole right there, but like it looks even. And the point isn't to hide that there's mechanics, you know? Like a paper puppet, you're not hiding the fact that it's got joints. Because like clearly it has joints. Okay, and we're just gonna take... That's his leg. I really do this. Okay, that's what I want. Oh. Ah. Let's maybe super glue what I want. And... Ooh! I mean, it's going a little fast. And backwards. And it's a little big, but I think that can be easily fixed. Okay, but you see, I think you guys can see what I mean, right? motion-wise. Oh, what happened there? No. Okay. Just grab another gearbox. Is that gonna be better? Yeah. It's it's a little goofy, it's a little basic. But it's kind of what I wanted. Again, I went into this project not really knowing what is possible with Create. So the fact that I can kind of get this close to what I wanted is pretty good. Right? Right? Okay, actually, second question, Max. Can I build into the floor? Is the floor still within the 16 by 16 chunk? Okay, he's pretty cute. He's pretty cute, right? Okay, now the question... Okay, you gotta let me in. Question is, do I want his head to kind of move? That's a good question. Because I'm sure it matters. It's either a matter of I raise him up and it kind of looks a little silly, but it would be cool if he had like a moving floor underneath him. I feel like that is probably just not gonna work, but it would be cool. Of course. Yeah, that makes sense. Uh, I think it was just one of those like like going to sleep kind of things. I'm just like, what if he was on like a treadmill? Like if there was just a contraption here that like the ground kind of rotated, but I would need a fair amount of space for that to actually work. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think, yeah, I should just focus on making this the best it can be rather than just adding a floor as well, you know? Is this leg moving too much, you think? I could also maybe attach a little bit more to that leg so that the body kind of looks like it's moving a little bit too. Yeah, because he's just rearing his one leg. I was looking at this up last time, and it's kind of like a kitty corner. So like this one and that one are kind of move at the same time, and then that one and that one kind of move at the same time. I don't know what terms are. I feel like I'm not going to be able to get... Well, actually, what if I could make it come forward a little bit more? Potentially. Actually, what's this doing? Okay, he is walking backwards now. Ignore that. Is that a better motion? Oh. Broke stuff by accident. I feel like I want that to come down a little bit more. Can you do moonwalking? That'd actually be really funny. That would be fun. Given, like, I use something like this. So I might just have something like this in the corner to, like, turn him on. Which is easy enough if I just had a clutch right there. Because I think I might not need all this if I can just time it right. That's actually going to be kind of hard, I think. Getting these two to walk kind of in the same time is easy enough. Getting the other ones to do the opposite without having them rotate backwards, but just rotate at a different time. It's possible. I think it's just going to be depending how I hook this kind of thing up. Hmm. And then also just stopping it at the right time so it doesn't break like it did. What happens if let's just like glue a couple more pieces together. Reaper. Actually, yeah. I think getting the other leg to move at the other time will be fine. I'll just rig it in this up position so that when it's paused, like this will be up and that'll be down. I think that's easy enough. Yeah. And then I don't have to... As much as this is very cool, I'll probably just use it to stop and start it. Like I kind of said earlier, I've learned a lot in making this, and the final product is like so simple. The final product is like not as complex as I was kind of hoping it would be. Like initially I had ideas of like, look, it's like there's a pulley doing this and then this happens and isn't that cool? And it's just a mechanical bearing. Is actually just the best man for the job. Such is life. Exactly. Do I fill in these blocks or do I kind of like that you can see? No? Like I'll probably fill in that block. But you're right, I do like the seams, but you can kind of see it a little bit. Maybe I'll make the legs like the actual moving legs kind of a bit bigger, but I still want them to not break the sculpture if it stops. Right? But I kind of like a little bit poking out as well. That's also what I really like about the contraption, is that it like phases through blocks, which makes this possible. That's pretty good though. That's pretty good. So if that's downward, I attach a mechanical bearing. Ooh, is that going to be in the right direction though? I guess we'll see. Do this. It will be in the wrong direction. I could pull this out. Just a little. Throw an antelope. Hello there. Of course, of course. Oh, wait. Ah, no! That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. No, 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 no. Stop. Okay. Too much super glue is what that was. Um. Mhm. Well connected now. Can't really see. Okay, kind of. That's better. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Fucking trapped. Okay. Can't tell me that isn't really cute. Yeah, it's way cuter than I originally anticipated. Yeah, we can fix that a little bit. I guess I can just do the same thing and then just start them at different times. Is the that controlled at all by know what I mean? If I put that there, the shaft one. Oh wait. Oh, what? How did that happen? Oh, oh, I see. Yeah, forgot that that was a part of it. Oh, you're right. Maybe, maybe. Okay, the next thing is how am I gonna stop and start? Like, I could just put a clutch right there as well. And it still looks pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Look at this. Yeah, I totally think I'm gonna get this finished. Where technically I could submit this. It's not in great shape, but like it is. It's what I want. Okay, actually let's grab, do I have a clutch? Oh, I do have a clutch. Awesome. Oh, but also should change this to that. Where did the clutch? There's round flush. Quite a few less steps to this, so it's now in either the other projects. So finish Bison. Nah, Max, I think I'll just hand this in. Okay, yeah, we can still use the redstone link. Yeah, okay. Get him. Are we not getting marked? Is that not a part of it? What do you mean you and I are fucked? This is a great invention. I made the Trojan Bison in Minecraft. Just have to pause at the right time. Okay, you know what? Just let me in. I won't need to do any of this in the thing, because this is just so I can stop it so I can continue building. I didn't want to do that. There. I do like this shape, though. Use super glue. I mean, I guess I do have super glue, though. How else do you think I made tunnel bore? Mending is crazy on super glue in my brain. That's really funny. Multi-shot. It's 3 blocks next to it that you don't want it to hit. Okay, I'm not exactly sure if these are exactly symmetrical. I mean, they definitely aren't. This one has that. I don't love that movement. Yeah, it doesn't need to come out more than that, does it? I don't think so. Sure. Okay, well, this one has this block attached. I think other than that, they're the same. This one longer? That without turning it off. Then ah, okay. Are they longer than? There's one longer than that. I'm not crazy, right? They should be the same. That's so weird. I think it's in the ground, probably. Which is why there's cobblestone missing. Yep. Okay. And I hope I don't have to... I shouldn't have to set that when I unveil him, I don't think. And we like the seams, we like being able to see that ever so slightly. I feel like I might just do that instead of like full glass belly. Yeah, that also makes more sense because when he is still, like, there just wouldn't... I just can't have a block there. You can definitely see. Oh, excuse you. You think his ass should be glass? I mean, that's fine. Well, now that I do have a bit more time, potentially, I could also maybe make his head move. The question then is, do I make the head go like kind of side to side, or like swinging up and down? Because that's going to be a little bit trickier, I think, because it's not rotating. Maybe that's where I can make it a bit more complex. Because I think I have space to make his head do something. Let me pull up my Bison walk cycle again. If we're looking at an actual Bison walk cycle, their heads kind of move like... You know? Like it goes out, like side to side, but also like kind of out upish. I guess I could really do either. Part of me kind of wants to make his head go out a little bit, because that would look kind of cool. And I don't think the thing is going to be on until you unveil it. Which I'm hoping will be as easy as just like that, you know? Hi. Serious wires crossed moment. I had a part of my brain kind of thought that, but most of my brain was like, we're in creative. This thing isn't gonna hurt me. That is really um what do I want the head to do and how? How do I get because I don't think the same system is gonna work just because it won't be fully rotating. But I would kind of like it to rotate maybe like an axis somewhere here, and for the whole thing to just kind of come out a little bit. Kind of like a swinging motion, which potentially could be how I use the gear shift. But I'd need it on a timer. But that's at least the main way I can think of doing that. Hmm. I also don't think this isn't quite what I want, I don't think. Mainly because it's just going to be a straight movement. It's not going to be that rounded movement that I want. I mean, that does make sense, Zircon. Unless I do this, potentially? Do we think that's going to help me? Or is that just going to make it complicated? Close enough? Hmm. Um, spin around. There we go. Actually, I lied. Spin back around. Just because I think I need this on slightly different. And then put a gear shift, right? With a little redstone link guy. How do I make... do I just make like a normal redstone clock? I'm not exactly sure. I also don't know if I'll have space in here. But basically, all I would need it to do is just like... Probably could have just done that instead. Actually, how... It goes pretty deep, but I think I want the extra space. Oh, wait. I don't need his entire torso to move. Just like... Come on. I gotta make his horns move. His head's moving, his horn's moving, basically, you know? Fine. We'll do that for his horns. Let's see? Question mark? Okay, well. Hmm. Yeah, something's not quite right there. Is it because this is powered? Let's see. Why is this? I feel like I need to see. Oh, wait. Okay, I think I know why. That might work. It's extremely goofy. Obviously. Oh no, don't kill me. Has the potential to work though. Said potential. It's kind of to see. Why isn't that moving the way I want? That should be changing the direction, shouldn't it? Oh. Always put these in like the worst spots. He's also a little fast. You see what I mean? You see the vision? I think. I feel like that's maybe the almost the easiest. I just need to make a clock. Right? Right? Do we see the vision? Do we understand? I think so. Should I maybe work on making him beautiful? Maybe. Oh, killed a block somehow. Okay, I think we see the vision. What time is it? God. Do a quick stretch. Nice, Circa. I think we're making great progress with our wooden bison. The other thing is I can make his tail move potentially too. Actually, yeah, if I can get his head working, I can probably hook that up to the same redstone receivers. Have it also moving. But I think I want to basically color him. Oh, let's like actually texture. Sequenced gear shift? There's more. What is this? Oh, stop it. Whoa. That's a game changer. What? You can't just tell me this. What? Okay, hold on. How do I add another thing? Let's go look at this again. Oh. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, dear. How do I add another thing? Hello? How do I add another thing? I feel like that might be important to mention. Yeah, I've entered the thing, but like, how the fuck do I add another? Hello? Oh my sequence. Be given up to 5 commands. Oh, what? I don't even know what I did. I'm just like randomly scrolling. Okay, that weird. Not very user-friendly UI. Okay, I see. Let's turn this down. Don't think I want full 90. Let's go with 30. Let's just see what that does, I guess. Then that should send a redstone signal. Okay. It's extremely fast, I will say. And I can only do 5. I can only do 5 things at once. That's the main issue. Like this is all. I don't think I can scroll down. I think be given up to 5 commands at a time. That is cool, but why only 5? That's so stupid. That doesn't really help, unfortunately. Well, I mean, okay, it does kind of help, I'm not gonna lie, because I can actually pick the angle. Well, it's only input speed or double speed, so not really. Yeah, which I think I'll slow the input speed anyway, but like because the legs are also moving a little fast. Is this even moving? Hello? Because I have two things? He's not running. I just want him to be walking. Oh my god, what happened here? His leg is broken. Oh, I don't like how that jittered too. Ah. My son, what happened to your leg? Hmm. Thing wrong. I think I know. Blue is really finicky. Okay, let's get you in the downward position. Oh, you were in up. Up. Are you fixed? Somewhat. Somewhat fixed? Oh my god. Why does my mouse keep freaking out like that? It's really annoying. Okay. I think you are fixed. I think I'll probably schematic it in kind of like all down. And then when I set it up at the event hall, I'll just make one go up so that when I hit start, they'll be asynchronous. Okay. This still doesn't okay. Back to the head. I have a few test runs. I have no clue what you're doing, but woo. Does this go negatives? Yeah, I don't know if that's really gonna fortunate. I think I'll just have to do should I just do a really basic redstone clock? Don't know where I can safely do a redstone clock. Maybe just like right here. Do I remember how to make a redstone clock is the more important question. I don't even know what farm you're. Is it the one for this or is it a different farm? Different secret farm? Okay, I guess if you want to share it. Oh wait, it would just be easier to do a repeater loop? Wait, what's pulse repeater? Wait. I hate. Ugh. Can range up to an hour? Yeah, but it doesn't really loop. I don't think that's gonna. That is neat. Gonna work. it's because it's a sequence one again. Oh no. Stop it. Stop. No. Ah, shit. Stop. It just broke a lot. Oh, man. Ugh. Why did that do that? Anyway, I don't understand how this... I'm looking at an image. Possible and helpful. Oh, clicked a little bit. Just because still. Okay, this head's just gonna be spinning forever. Guess I'll rebuild the thing that I just rebuild it, but I don't want to rebuild it and then break it again.
This is how to make a redstone clock that you can turn on and off.
Okay. Let's get this in maybe a better position. Okay. That's kind of cute. How much turn do I want from this? That's the thing. I like that speed, but I do think that's maybe too much turn. Okay. Okay. I guess I can set my clutch up differently now that it got destroyed. Let me just let me rebuild. I would like to rebuild this before I lose it all from my brain. Gearbox, shaft, and I need a mechanical bearing. Which side did I have the gearbox? I think it was here. Bearing was just there, right? And let's pause that briefly. Oh, we're walking backwards. But let's see how this looks. Definitely need that. The head to be slower if the feet are going to be this slow. How do I make that slower? Okay. That's fine. What was the speed? Something or other? Rotation speed control. I'll need a cog wheel. Hmm. Yeah, sorry, I would like to figure this out. And then I'll share. You're sure you want people to see the inside of this thing? Oh, and then this I have to hook up. I think. Okay. Engineers hate this simple trick. The bison is spawning zombies, I think. Is he going lower and lower every time? I'd rather he go up a little bit more than anything. think he's missing a leg. No, he's not. Okay. Hmm. Okay, and just do that. Oh no, he's just gonna rotate now. Shit. Fine. We'll make it slower, right? Okay, we'll just wait for him to finish rotating. This is fine. Oh, hello. This is a normal Bison activity. You see, like when his head goes up and down. Right? He's wonderful. I like the Bison in the corner as well. Please leave a follow if you also like my moving Bison. Look at him. He's wonderful. Should I make the legs move a little faster? Like it to line up with the head, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Maybe one more repeater. On the setting. Yeah. That's a bit better. Okay, and then we just have to do his back legs and I think his tail. But I think his tail I can hook up to his head. And then color him, basically. I think that's it. Maybe do some test runs of moving him into different places as well. But I'm pretty happy with that, actually. He's so silly. Yeah. I think the head movement really helps as well. Head movement is worth it to figure out. And I mean, again, giant ass Bison. A lot of space to work with inside of here. And yeah, this redstone could just live inside. And then the only on-off should be just this clutch. Ideally. My redstone torch. Although, to avoid fucking something up, stop these ones manually. Which is fine. Once we get to the expo, I won't need to stop him. And his head moves enough that when I do stop it, it should just snap back into place. And it doesn't matter that the redstone, like that can still go off. That doesn't matter because the actual power source is off. So yeah. I guess I can have him moving before we unveil him. Like I don't have to turn him on. Because I think even with his head moving a little bit, I don't think it'll show. But if need be, have the redstone link out. Just turn. I just don't want him to fuck up while when I turn him on in front of everyone. Okay. I think that's honestly a solid place to leave him. Yeah, I can fiddle with that closer to probably off stream. Yeah, I'll have to move him into the exhibit off stream, obviously. Unfortunately, I'm gonna get to see the expo center before everyone. But yeah, mark your calendars on the 24th. We're gonna show all these. Oh, and I can show Zircon's thing. I don't know what this is, but it looks crazy. I see a lot of pickaxes. I hear Fishbone tearing it up upstairs. It's fine. The Bison, he was just kind of there for emotional support. But yeah, I think Blocky Bison was probably the way to go. He looks cutesy. The spell circle in here? That's crazy. I will have to figure out spell circles eventually. One thing at a time. There's so much to do. Yeah. Anything going on the server? I don't know. Run! Ah! I don't think I've been up to anything in my free time. At least not in Minecraft. Got so much other shit to do, though. Stuff that I was kind of more or less voluntold for, but it's fine. Hello, Max. For anyone new, this is the actual server that we're building it on. This is my base. I immediately forgot I wasn't in creative mode and tried to jump. 180 piston. Gee. This is my creation. My beautiful tunnel boy. Oh, I guess I should have most of the materials, but I guess I may need to look at that after I finalize his design. I will need. What's this? There's something on my roof. Pigeon sapling? Buy. I think I got a present somewhere else. It may have opened off stream and now I can't remember. Guess I. Oh yes. Wait, no. This isn't a present. This is a paper lantern that I was. Let's go check on my island before I leave, but I think this might be it. We're already at 4 hours. And I have stuff to do and work tomorrow. Yee. But yeah, I kind of started terraforming here, just flattening stuff out. Just the start, though. That's gonna be a big project. This leaf looks new. Maybe. Maybe not. It is intimidating. I want to terraform the places I have left a little bit just to get them kind of flat. And then I'll start actually planning. But planning also includes aminals. Okay, no more server, I guess. So that's for later. Terraforming's for later. Because after the expo, might take a little bit of a break. Who knows? Maybe do some reborn SMP stuff. But I want to build my base. It still says run. Anyway, great work today, I think. The hard part is over, I think. Actually, the most intimidating part. If you want to stick around, please do. I am gonna raid someone. If you are watching and you're not already following, I would also really appreciate a follow. I stream at least once or twice a week. Post a video every Wednesday, which also you should go watch my newest video. And I've been trying to post TikToks like daily. That's not to say they're amazing TikToks, but I do post daily. Who should we raid? Not a lot of people are live. Is anyone else playing Minecraft, maybe? Okay, the first thing people searching for Minecraft also watch, and it's PewDiePie not playing Minecraft. He using Yeah, 0 out of 2 there. I guess safety checks. Okay. We'll just rate. You all know safety check, or maybe. He's pretty cool. He's doing arc. That's close enough to Minecraft, right? I don't. Anyway, go say hi. Join the raid. You get channel points, and I would appreciate it. Also follow my VOD channel. It's Adex VODs. So if you ever miss anything, you can catch up. I'm more focused on my main channel though, but the VOD channel's nice. I think that's all. I might stream Friday? We will see. We'll see what I can get done on other shit Friday, and if I can get everything done in time, I will be streaming. And movie night, join the Discord if you're not already. That work? Yes. We're watching the new Frankenstein. Very exciting. All right. Thanks for watching. See you later.